All right, let's solve question 242, valid anagram on leetcode. So we're given two strings, s and t, and we want to return true if t is an anagram of s and false otherwise. So to walk you through this solution, we're just going to first check the edge cases. We're going to check if the length of the two strings are equal. If they're not, we know there's no possible way it can be an anagram. Next, we're just going to use a for loop to iterate through each item in the list. And we're going to use a hash map to track how many times each letter appears within the string. So we're just going to check for the frequency of each string and finally compare them using dot value or dot items. Actually, probably dot items. Dot value is not going to work. It's going to just compare the values of the key to pair set, and it's not. And there can be cases where you have two completely different words, but their values are the same because of their frequency, because of the frequency of their letters. And so, okay, anyways, back to what I was saying. The first part is we want to check the length of both strings. So if they're not equal, we're going to return false. So actually, first I'm going to create the two hash maps. So s map is equal to this. So this, or dictionaries on Python, whatever you want to call it. T map is also equal to curly braces. And we're going to check if the length of s is equal to the length of t. So we're going to eliminate this edge case. If this is true, actually we'll do if it's not equal to the length of t, then we'll return false. And next we're going to iterate through s, so for a letter in s. And if this letter is not in our hash map s, then s map letter. So the first value, which in this case for input 1, it would be a. Then a we would map it as equal to 1. Otherwise, if we've already seen a, then we will do s map letter plus equals to 1. So this means we saw it, we've already seen it again, so that would make it 2. So we've seen it twice. And we're just going to do the same thing for t. So I'm just going to copy this. For s in, okay, maybe not that. I'll do, okay, so that should be s. Okay, so we're basically iterating through each string and keeping track of each letter, how many times it appears in the string. And now that we've done that, we're just going to finally compare the values, the frequencies of each character in the strings. So we'll do if s map dot items is equal to the t map items, we're going to return true because it shows that we have the same number of each letter. And in case we have the same, in case both strings are the same length but they have different values, then we'll return false. This is our fallback. So return false. Okay, and this should hypothetically work. Let's run it. Okay, nice. 0 milliseconds, nice. And if we submit it, see if it satisfies all the other cases. Okay, nice. It beats 44.3% of other solutions. Pretty good, pretty good. It's not the most optimal or efficient solution, but it's pretty good because I think it's an ON time complexity. So that's very that's a lot better than just brute forcing it,